That's what we got. What's the first overreactions from Jordan? This season has the worst quality of teams and resumes competing in the bubble of all time. John, we'll start with you.
It's one of the worst all-time bubbles. It's weak, man. And there's talk about expanding the NCAA tournament. That is a hot load of garbage. It's a bad idea. I don't think it benefits the sport. The bubble as is weak, and I'm not a fan of it. I just don't think the tournament expansion is a good idea at all. I understand why they're talking about it, and I appreciate the work of Dan Gavitt and his team at the NCAA. It's nothing against those people. They answer to the schools and the conferences, and there's an appetite for this. So I understand why they're doing it, but I do not agree with it. And that's seen by the bubble. I mean, you look at this bubble, and when you package together three of our first four out right now. So currently our first four out for Feeling the 68 every Monday and Friday, 5 Eastern time through Selection Sunday. We have VCU, Arkansas, Xavier, and SMU. VCU has one quad one win. Xavier has one quad one win. SMU doesn't have any. They don't have a single quad one win. And they're in our first four out. I mean, are you kidding me?
Because if they were in the AAC, for example, if they were in the AAC like they used to be, they wouldn't even be under consideration, it feels like.
Oklahoma's in our last four in. Have you watched them play over the last 4 weeks?
Oh, disgusting.
I mean, we got in our last four in, no offense, because I think they're a good team, but we got UC San Diego today. You're telling me that the Big West is a two-bid league? That's a
good team.
It'd be a lot more fun.
Oh,
I like UC San Diego.
I want UC San Diego to get one of the last four spots. Just like if they expand the tournament, I would like more mid-majors to get taken care of.
Yeah.
But CJ, they're not gonna get taken care of. This is a soft bubble. Xavier, they only have one quad one win. Honestly, when you look at the first four out, Arkansas, of the four teams in our first four out, at least they have some wins to their resume. But they're 4-8 in their league. It's soft, man. We should not expand this thing. We don't need more average and mediocrity. We don't.
Oh, who's it hurt, Fanta? Who's it hurt? Come on.
Did you watch the first four last year? I mean, it was gross.
Who did we have? Colorado State and Virginia.
Virginia ruined it.
That was the best game in the history of college basketball. I mean, who didn't love that? It was 14-14 at the half. I mean, that is as good as it gets.
All right, I got
Cooper Flag.
I gotta admit something. I can't really weigh in on this because I do not look at bracketology.
Wow.
When it's Christmas time, when you were a kid, did you go and sneak in mom and dad's room and try to look at your presents? Did you want to see them before
I would try sometimes, occasionally. I would try to peek.
Yeah.
You know, that's me.
Nobody likes that kid. Nobody likes that kid. I wait till they give me my presents. Get out of here with the bracketology. You know,
you don't look at all, so you have no idea where anybody is. You have no clue. Like,
I try not to. I don't
reveal.
Like it. I did watch the bracket reveal, but I'm pretty anti-bracketology. Appreciate everybody who does it. I like math. You know, I understand comparisons. I hate doing the top 20. I hate doing the top 25 as well. I like talking about the teams, but I don't like, trying to. It's stupid. But anyway, so I can't really weigh in here to say if it's if it's an overreaction or not. But I am with Fanta. I wish we could get some more majors in here. I think one rule that would help the NCAA tournament is if we got teams that actually won their regular season conference championship, got the auto bid, and the other teams that win the conference tournament, send them to the NIT, or maybe if you're in the top 15 conferences in the country, you take both, something like that. Like
Fair.
let's get weird. Let's change the rules up. Let's get a few more mid-majors in here because that would make it more interesting.
Or you look at the analytics of it and you say, okay, these conferences, their regular season champion, if you want to make the auto bid, college basketball is the most inclusive postseason, with the exception of a couple of teams that don't get there. If you don't get invited to your conference tournament, you really, it's like getting an F on a paper. Like you had to actively just be bad. If you're a Drake and you lose the Missouri Valley final and your analytics check out a certain way, you should be able to get a bid to the NCAA tournament because Drake is one of the best 68 teams, in this case, 76 teams in America. All I hope for is that Rob and Jeff trademarked Field of 76.
No question. I think they hopefully they kind of went down the line because we've heard about 15 different numbers, right? So let's hope that they may just have to change the name altogether and get out of the numbers game, but who knows? I'm sure those guys are on top of it. All right, what's